In French, they say, long live the mystery. They want some mystery. They want some intrigue in figuring it out. They get that that's the suspense, the sexual tension. Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch this. I know you could be doing a million different things. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is a great way to move the theory into habit. And hey, let me know if there's any topics or issues in dating or relationships. Put in the comment section what you'd like to talk about. Once you know the theory, and again, it's not rocket science, let's practice, rehearse, get in some reps, master the info, make it our own, and move towards excellence. Before we proceed, you can make this even more effective. Let's just change a couple things here. The 4 levels of practice determine your trajectory. Do you want to just be comfortable, or do you want to improve your skills? Do you want to master them? Do you want to reach excellence? Most people do what they call naive practice and they stop there. Their intention is to improve. They really want to, but then they get distracted. They might take a couple lessons or learn a couple things, and then they reach their comfort zone and they stop improving, they stop trying. Purposeful practice is when they set a specific goal, they're motivated, there's concerted effort, and they solicit feedback. They focus, they're able to get out of the comfort zone. In the proto-deliberate level, they find an expert that does the skill way better than they do. They model that behavior, they develop a training routine, and they keep adjusting until they get the results. The deliberate practice is one step higher. They're using feedback and design protocols from the experts. There's well-designed specific goals, and you're consistently out of your comfort zone and you focus your attention. You're building upon a previous skill set. After you do the behavior, you yourself give yourself feedback, and you seek feedback from other people. So the mystery or too much information, we put the mister in mystery. People seem to love a good mystery. Think about how many movies and TV shows and dramas are out there with a good mystery. How many books. Our mind keeps going over and over the details until we figure it out, until we get closure, and then the excitement diminishes. You don't watch a good mystery over and over. Once you know the ending, it's not as fun to see it again. Think about flirting like putting together a puzzle, solving a mental puzzle, or think about you being a detective. Those are all good mental challenges. So imagine you're flirting with her. She loves a good mystery. Are you somebody who ruins the ending? Do you spoil her enjoyment by committing to her too early? Or do you let her enjoy the story, the process, the ups, the downs, the climax, the resolution? Don't overshare. It's not enjoyable. Find the balance between being mute and oversharing. So imagine an adult getting a simple jigsaw. Not enjoyable. We seem designed to like a challenge. Are you a challenge? In a good way. No guesswork has its place in relationships, but you're not there yet. You're not in a relationship. You're dating. That's different. No guesswork soothes the nervous system. In early dating, people play with adrenaline. Just scary enough. Adventures, daring, and those spark romantic feelings. She wants a challenge in life. She wants to understand you and figure you out, especially if you're not like every other guy. Nothing stands out if nothing stands out. So yeah, talk about your hobbies. Don't talk too much about them. Hint about them. Don't educate them. Don't take a class with them or convert them into people who share your hobbies at this point. Maybe later on, if she asks. But right now, nope, you're just talking. Think about these next statements one at a time. What is the person communicating by this snippet? Sometimes it can be fun to just throw things out there and move on. You might get back to it, you might not. It's not rapid succession, but you pepper the conversation with these and you let them marinate. Have you ever done hypnosis? How about conversational hypnosis? Do you think you could be hypnotized? Have you ever watched a politician hypnotize their audience? All right, so as you heard that, did that bring up any emotion for you? Are you intrigued by it, want to figure it out, or don't believe in it? Have you yourself done it? I love mind hacks. I love finding out different ways to feel better every day. How quickly can we shift mode when we know how? So imagine being with somebody who can help you feel better and shift modes. That's life-changing. Hey, remind me to tell you that story that, as we approached Machu Picchu, I had a machine gun held to my head. That there's a good story in there. So is that trauma dumping? Or is it telling a story about travel, resilience, perseverance, love of adventure? Oh, hey, listen, I gotta tell you about hang gliding. All right, is this person an adrenaline junkie or somebody who faced fears of heights? There has to be more to this story. Doing scuba is incredible. Oh, hey, listen, I gotta tell you about the Mesoamerican reef and how it compares to the Great Barrier Reef. All right, so he travels, does fun things, appreciates the big things in life as well as the simple things. He's complicated, but in a good way. I don't invite danger, but I do things that are adventurous, and I can handle myself well. I take care of those around me as well. Like the time that we were in the Bahamas, we were on a cruise, and the excursion was scuba, and my son was my scuba partner. He's like 13, 14. He didn't see the shark because I moved between the shark and my son. And you keep telling the story. You might not be somebody who likes that level of adventure, or maybe you do want it, but you respect someone who protects their people. You might admire them or put them on a pedestal, or it might feel like something that intimidates you. But does it get your adrenaline going? Hey, you want to take your flirting up a level? Practice 5 to 10 reps of each snippet above. Give a teaser, a sampler, not enough to satisfy. Leave her wanting more. Talk about your hobbies in a way that goes into her brain and teases her brain. 5 to 10 reps. Hey, some people, they record it on their phones just to polish it up. Get yourself a good story. When flirting and being playful, really think about being playful. Think about it. Feel it. Practice it. She likes playing, and she's dying to figure you out. Give her tidbits and be patient. Keep some mystery. No drama. You're not being mean. You're just giving her info teasers. Give her time to get to know you. The right woman, your person, will fall in love if you let her know you. There's no rush. Look, in telling a joke, you don't start with the punchline. You build up to it. You pause, you let them fill in some blanks, and they earn the punchline. In a story, there are stages, and the tension builds. All right? So you might have a great story, but are you telling it well? So initially you do this, and as relationship develops, you give more details, but you keep the tension. How do you do it? How do you practice it? Well, timing. Your timing is important. How much you share is important. Your patience is important. Don't give it all away, especially early on. In order to achieve mastery, you need to practice it correctly a bunch of times. Every time you practice it, you see yourself practicing correctly. You're planting seeds, getting her interested in learning more, and leaving her hanging, but not withholding. This is the process visualization, and then at the end, you see yourself succeeding. That's the goal visualization. If you don't have enough time to do the whole process part and all those reps, focus seeing yourself successfully implement the skill, then see it going your way. All right, how are you dressed? How confident do you feel? Remember, your confidence is not dependent on outside forces. You determine how confident you feel, always. Nothing from the outside has to affect you unless you want it to affect you. You smell good. You look good. The conversation's going well, and you see yourself doing the skill at a level of excellence, if not perfection. You get the results that you want. You picture it. You feel the feelings. Good. Your brain doesn't know whether it really happened or happened just in your brain. So the next time that you do it, you've got at least one rep under your belt. Go ahead and give yourself a few more reps. If you're interested in maximizing this, review that video in your head. You're being successful. You're doing the skill to perfection repeatedly in your head, making certain that you feel the feelings every single time. See yourself in your head, telling her about you, but remaining somewhat mysterious. She appreciates this approach because it's more enjoyable. The mystery show doesn't tell you who did it till the end. That's how it holds your attention. You try to solve it before the detective solves it, and that tension is enjoyable. Great climax, and the resolution is satisfying. Do the same with your flirting. Remember, it's in color, high def, surround sound, and you have such incredible confidence. Your posture, your voice, your humor, perfect. You're in flow. The visualization is making your confidence higher and making it more likely that you'll follow through with it. You lean into the fun and playfulness, and you do about 100 reps. Again, feelings are important. You're unstoppable. You're in control of emotions and confidence. Confidence is not contingent on their approval. It's not dependent on anything outside of you. It does not rely on an outcome. So thanks for doing this. Imagine if we were all better at dating. What impact could that have? If we tried to not hurt one another, played by similar rules so everybody understood, and we eliminated some of the guesswork, some of the mind reading. That sounds good to me. Please hit like and subscribe. It helps me spread the message of good, respectful dating that changes the culture of dating. Want more resources? Go to boyscounseling.com.